There's a high cost of staying friends with a narcissist. There is a dangerous lie floating around in the self-help land, whispered like it's enlightened wisdom. You can be friends with your narcissistic ex if you're healed enough. No, you can't. That idea gets people emotionally maimed, marriages destabilized, and children psychologically hijacked. Friendship with a narcissist is not maturity, it is access, and access is all they ever wanted. A narcissist does not enter your life to coexist, they enter to consume. Why access is the whole game. When you move on after a narcissistic relationship, you do something unforgivable in their internal world. You prove that you are not owned. That bruises their ego in a way that they never recover from. They do not accept endings, they accept pauses while they regroup. So when they reappear under the costume of friend or concerned ex or co-parent trying to do better or someone who's changed, understand the truth. They are not there to support your happiness. They are not there to respect your healing. They are there to monitor, destabilize, and sabotage. They want proximity to your joy because joy without them is an insult. Why you will not have a peaceful marriage with a narcissist in the background. A narcissist cannot tolerate seeing you loved properly. They don't just envy your partner, they resent the evidence that you are capable of thriving and surviving without them. So what do? They manufacture crisis right when your relationship is stable. They plant doubt, insecurity, and chaos through concerned commentary. They test boundaries relentlessly until one crack becomes a breach. And they provoke conflict indirectly, so your partner becomes the villain and they look harmless. They don't have to scream or threaten. Narcissists are surgeons. They make small, precise cuts until the relationship bleeds out. They say things like, I just don't trust their intentions, or I'm worried about how fast this is moving, or you deserve better than this, or I'm only telling you this because I care. What they're really saying is, if I can't have you, no one gets you whole. Why boundaries infuriate them? A boundary is a narcissist's greatest enemy. It reminds them that they are not entitled to your inner world. So when you say, please don't call after 9, or this topic is off limits, or we're only discussing the child, or my marriage is not up for conversation, they hear rejection, humiliation, and loss of control. And narcissists do not respond to boundaries with respect. They respond with punishment. That punishment might look like the silent treatment, or playing the victim, or smear campaigns, triangulation, or emotional ambushes disguised as emergencies. The goal is always the same: make boundaries feel more painful than access. Children are not off limits. They are prime targets. If a narcissist cannot reach you directly, they will go through what you love most. Children are not just collateral damage. They are leverage. A narcissist is disturbingly skilled at recognizing vulnerability in children. They notice emotional sensitivity, desire for approval, confusion during family conflict, grief, fear, and loyalty struggles. They exploit these cracks with terrifying precision. They will overshare adult problems, subtly poison the child's perception of the other parent, reward loyalty with affection, and punish independence with withdrawal, and make the child feel responsible for the narcissist's emotions. This creates anxiety, guilt, hypervigilance, and identity confusion in children. The children become emotionally parentified, weaponized, or triangulated. And the narcissist will insist that they are the most loving parent in the room while quietly dismantling the child's emotional safety. That's not core parenting, that's psychological warfare. How narcissists smell blood in the water. Narcissists are opportunistic predators. They don't need constant access. They wait, they observe, and they strike when you are least offended. They are especially drawn to family deaths, illnesses and health crises, financial stress, relationship transitions, pregnancy, postpartum periods, career changes, and emotional exhaustion. Any moment where your defenses are down becomes an invitation. They will show up as just checking on you, or I heard what happened and wanted to be there, or I'm the only one who truly understands you. They do not want to help you heal. They want to attach themselves to your pain so that they can feed on it. Pain is intimacy to them. Why closure is a trap? Closure with a narcissist is a myth. They do not seek resolution, they seek continued relevance. Every conversation becomes a test, a probe, or a power grab. Every calm interaction drains you because the narcissist is still scanning for emotional reactions, soft spots, or open doors. The healthiest closure is silence, distance, finality, not revenge, not explanations, and not one last conversation. Absence. The truth that no one likes to say out loud. Narcissists do not change in ways that make them safe for your life. They may improve their presentation, their language, their therapy vocabulary, but their core operating system remains the same: control, entitlement, and extraction. Allowing them access if you've moved on is not kindness, it's self-betrayal. And if there are no legal parental ties binding you, the wisest move is not forgiveness or friendship. It's disappearance. Now, the final word. You cannot build a peaceful life while keeping a known arsonist around your home because they promise that they won't light matches anymore. You can't do it. Protect your marriage, protect your children, and protect your nervous system. Not everyone deserves access to your life that you fought so hard to build. Some doors don't need to be closed gently. They need to be locked.